We watched the Chris Williamson thing, and he was talking about just go to the gym like 3 times a week, and you'll be in the top 10% of guys of these days. I'm like, get the f out of here.
No, I mean,
ladies, do you believe in the idea of playing hard to get?
No.
No.
No, I'm direct.
Just being yourself.
If I want you, I want you. I'm not playing hard to get.
Okay. When guys get, and I know because I've been on TRT for the last year, courtesy of this guy, people will say, oh, Rollo's getting jacked, whatever. You know, I'm working out at Powerhouse Gym here and everything else. And people go, oh, Rollo's getting jacked, blah, blah, blah. And then I think what happens is guys see that and it's not jealousy so much as it is intrasexual competition, right? So if you have a guy who's like 46 or 56 or whatever, and he's on a TRT or he's on gear, like that guy is cheating because he now has access to the girls that you thought you deserved because you're 22 or 24 or 32 or something like that. And it's like you can't compete with a guy who's got your level of money, your level of status, plus you're also pretty damn good looking and you're jacked.
I'm supposed to step back, and the 24-year-old is supposed to take my girl. That's what's supposed to happen. And he's supposed to do the work for me. He's supposed to do all these other things. And that just never happened. I just never let that transition happen.
Think of like brushing your teeth. Like animals don't naturally brush their teeth. We're humans. We're technically animals. So are we cheating by brushing our teeth every day so our teeth don't
and we will
fucking
keep
fall out?
brushing our
You know
teeth
what I mean?
because it works.
Like toothpaste doesn't naturally occur on trees, and neither do toothbrushes. You know what I mean?
So,
but this is something that we've adapted to because we realized that it was healthier and it benefits us. You know what I mean?
The line for me between anabolic steroids and TRT can be prescribed for you, and some people have hypogonadism, and some people are just older and their body doesn't produce as much testosterone, and they take it for that reason. That's fine. The difference for me with anabolic steroids, especially illegal anabolic steroids, is that you probably shouldn't take them because they're bad for you.
Yeah.
But I have absolutely no moral quandary whatsoever with somebody taking Mastrone or Trembolone. It makes no difference to me, and it shouldn't to you either. And there's other countries, industrialized nations all over the world that have legalized steroids, and people are not going around killing themselves. And it's a thing. There was this big push. I grew up in Texas in the 1990s. Bush was the governor and then later on became president of the United States. But when he was the governor, he had this big thing about keeping kids from taking anabolic steroids. And he's right. You should not take steroids before the age of 25. It's really bad. Even Bilzerian, who took steroids before 25, he was 19 years old when he was going through SEAL training. He went and took steroids because it helped him get through SEAL training very easily after he took it. So I totally understand why he would do that in that case. But it's just one of these things where it's like there seems to be this moral ambiguity, and I agree with Greg. I understand why Greg's upset because Greg is natural. If you see Greg, Greg is super ripped,
actually,
but he's not big.
Chase, put me on real quick.
Yeah, so we're going to show.
So this is Greg O'Gallagher. Right
Greg O'Gallagher's like super Chad. Like he is Giga Chad.
Right.
Yeah. He's Canadian.
Is he natty?
Yeah, he is. He is natty.
For sure.
Because he's not big. He's like, if you saw Greg is probably 170, 160.
How tall is he?
Man, 5'9", 5'10", something like that.
Okay.
But he's not. What I'm saying is like he's strong as. But I don't look at Greg O'Gallagher and like see like one of the big telltale signs is the trapezius muscle.
Yeah.
It has more receptors for when you take TRT.
All right, here's Alex Hormozy.
Now, but the
Alex is yoked as.
Yeah, Alex is.
He's like Wolverine.
It's not that Alex Hormozy is jacked. It's that Alex Hormozy was competing in bodybuilding competitions.
Steroids are not like. Either way, like even if you take steroids, just because you take steroids doesn't mean that you're going to get ripped. You still have to put in like the amount of discipline and effort to get to that point. So like there still should be some level of respect. Like yes, they are pushing their body past their limits, but they don't just sit on their ass and shoot an injection up.
It doesn't magically
look like
appear
that.
on your
You know
body.
what I mean? Like you still have to put in all that effort.
Let me tell you something. If you're young and you take enough, I know some guys who are male strippers and they literally just shoot up.
Eat it.
All they do is eat fucking Masteron and Anabar, and they're fucking ripped as shit, and they barely go to the gym.
Yeah.
There are exceptions, but you're right. To a certain extent, I go to the gym 7 days a week, and I will tell you, I don't look like a bodybuilder. I just look normal, I think, now at this point. You know what I'm saying? I think
genetics plays a huge
steroids
role.
automatically just made you hot. Everybody would do it.
And a lot of guys are doing it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it was just like the one cure-all, I could sit on my ass every day and fucking knit and eat fucking steaks and then just take steroids and then I'd immediately be jacked. Everybody would be fucking doing it. That's not the case. You're talking about like maybe a small percentage of men who are just like maybe they have like naturally fast metabolisms, and on top you're talking about strippers who are working every night. That's a labor in itself. You know, coming.
I was going to say like when we watched the Chris Williamson thing, and he was talking about just go to the gym like 3 times a week, and you'll be in the top 10% of guys of these days. I'm like, get the
No, I mean,
there's still nutrition. There's still like
it depends on where you live. It depends on where you live. Here, you have no shot. Like it doesn't matter how much I take.
Like a Georgia 10 compared to like a Vegas 10.
But just even with the men, like go to Fit Club or go to Dragon's Lair here, and these dudes are so much better looking than me that it's just like, and I'm fully aware. I go to Wet Republic. The security guards all look like male models, and the bussers at Access are like yoked as and look like male models. Like it's one of these situations. Like I know it doesn't matter how much I go to the gym.
Vegas is very,
but it's a Vegas thing. I don't think they make TRT illegal if prescribed by an endocrinologist and you're clinically low. They must shut down the online TRT clinics, though. I will tell you, bro. There's some doctors I know that will literally will get you some like 5 vials of testosterone and a brick of cocaine if you want. These motherfuckers will send you any. Not all of them, but some of them will.
It's about who do you know,
bro. It is crazy. Yeah, okay. I got a bunch here.
Okay, hold on. I got one more to finish. Okay, let me do these real quick because I want to end on one here. Okay, Okay, last question of the night. Allie Hardesty, thank you for the. This is the super chat of the show. Allie Hardesty says, "Question, ladies, how many of you would smash Tyler?" Show of hands. Raise hands. You okay? Al.
That's my
Come on, none of you would smash Tyler?
Smash Tyler?
Okay.
All right.
That's my friend. That would be weird.
Yeah, but like in a vacuum, would you smash Tyler? In a vacuum.
I'm not going to answer.
You know what? I feel so sad.
Poor Tyler.
Why?
He's just like,
Because I was like, who's Tyler?
No,
What the fuck?
I do apologize.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do to make up for it?
What?
You should smash Tyler.
I should, right?
No, Tyler's very attractive. I think he's a cute little cutie pie.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate
we're like Rave family though. Like I don't know, like the only way that I would have sex with anybody in the Rave family is if it was like a giant Molly orgy. I'm sorry.
But then it's okay. What a great story to tell on your wedding night. You know what, honey? I would never another dude, but
there's
giant orgy. Do you want to know about the guy? Hey, do you want to know about the guy? Because I don't. I have no idea who he was. It was a giant Molly orgy. I have no idea what happened.
The goal would be that my husband is also down. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I would want to be with a partner that is like just as with
just as crazy.
Inside of the
you guys could play a game called Who's Fingering My Butt? Like we can figure it out. We don't know who it is. It could be anyone. It's a giant orgy. We're at the base pod at EDC. Nobody knows what's going on with my butt. Nobody clip that. Nobody clip that.
It is nasty, right? Isn't it nasty?
Yeah, by the way, shout out to the base pod at EDC Sunday night. Every year, Zomboy is on Sunday night. I'm going to see if he's on there this Sunday night. And he has the biggest mosh pit you have ever seen in your entire life. It's like 30,000 people. He splits the entire thing in half, and the guys go ramming into each other at full speed, and people go to the hospital, and it is beautiful, and I am super excited to go. And it's funny because I walk back up to the marquee sky deck and I'm bleeding, and people are like, "What happened to you?" I was like, "Nothing. I'm good. Like nothing. It's fine. Watch the fireworks.
Pick you up.
Watch the fireworks."
Wow.